Hi folks, Frank Bellamy again. You know, I was sitting here thinking, some of the politicians that we see are really, some of beautiful people. And we think that, oh, you have to be handsome, a good-looking person, to talk well and dress well to be elected. No, you really don't. You have to hire a professional political consultant to guide you through all these things. That's what you need. So it's not about looks, it's not about talent. I think someone said, nothing succeeds like persistence. So press on. When you get knocked down, get back up, get in the game and run hard. What we're talking about here today is the context of a political election. When you're examining the context is the entire picture of an election coming up. And how and where do you fit in? And how can you shape yourself or fashion the things around you to fit in to the context of the election? Okay, what do you have to do? What do you have to think about? What do you have to position yourself to do? Now, knowing the district, the profile of the district, and who lives in a political district that you're trying to win is important as well. Where do these people live? Can you access these people? Can you contact them? Are they receptive even to what you got to say? And how should you change what you got to say to become receptive? Okay, not telling them what they want to hear necessarily, but sometimes you have to do that, because it's about getting elected. If you're not elected, you won't be able to get your ideas across. The other thing is reviewing the voting history of a particular district. Do they only vote Democrat? Do they vote mostly Republicans? Are they families? Are they individuals? Are they heavy apartments? Are they single people that live there? Are they younger people? Are they older people that live in these districts? These are the things that you have to examine. And you also have to look at you, the candidate. Who are you? What do you have to say? How can you adjust your life experiences and what you have to offer to meet the needs or the interests of the group of people or the voters that you're trying to attract? And what about the opponent? Your possible opponents. Are you planning to run against an incumbent? Someone who's already in office? Or is it an open seat? What should you say? Your opponent who is he? What is his strong points? What is his weak points? How could you manufacture something to be that opponent's weak point? So the other thing is other political races that are happening during your election. That's important because other political elections or races that are happening during an election that you're interested in might take away interest from what you're trying to do, or it might create a cover for you to come in. Some of the recent elections, Republicans have been a favor. So maybe if you're a Republican, you can come in under that Republican banner a lot easier than coming in as an independent. So those things to keep in mind. Other things are, what are the important issues during your election, during this particular election that you're interested in? What are some of the important issues that voters might be interested in? And how could you fashion your positions and your messages to attract those voters, to pique their interest? The other thing is media. How much media is it going to take to reach the voters? How much money are you going to have to raise? What has been done in the past? How much money did the last candidate raise to get elected to that position? There's a lot more coming, folks. Take some notes. Keep in touch. This is Frank Bellamy. I'm your political consultant.